We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Walter Johnson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
In is Torii Hunter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Torii Hunter.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. High and deep to right. Junior looks up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run for Torii Hunter, number 10 for him on the year, as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Johnson originally hails from Kansas. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Rod Carew is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Arias leads off second with nobody out. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Ready now, Harmon Killebrew, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One 0 count. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Bert Blyleven is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ken Griffey Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Griffey, a native Pennsylvanian, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 24 home runs and 59 RBIs. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Blyleven into his motion. Here it comes. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Marwin Gonzalez is on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1. Brett Gardner is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing lefty, number 11.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. So now to the plate, Torrey Hunter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hunter is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
3-0 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So digging in now, Luis Arias. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Ball 2. And this will be fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Batting 8. The shortstop, Connor Wagner.
Blyleven's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. In the air, out to right. Cruz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. Top of the third set to get underway. The next twin up, Rod Carew. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Now a bunt attempt here. Carew, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Grounded to first, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. One out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Back in standing. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Striding in, Lou Gehrig. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Blyleven pauses. Here it is on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. I got to count 2-2.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
As a look, now the pitch. Brett Gardner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Mitch Garver. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Garver.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right on his junior, but this is a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready for another.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come into play right at 340. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in.
At the ball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hannes Wagner will be next. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 00.
Striding into the box, Hannes Wagner. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Into the box, Rod Carew. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Gardner is there, 1 down.
The first base, number
So
3.
striding in, Harmon Killebrew. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Harmon Killebrew becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Struck him out. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In there, a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First and second here with nobody out. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone into Monument Park. Ken Griffey Jr. with the 3-run home run. Career home run number 649. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The count now at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Mickey Mantle stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Three runs already home here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Brett Gardner waits on deck. Popped him up. Gonzalez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two and 1. Nip the corner. 2 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run through 5 innings. In, Mitch Garver. Last time through was a base hit.
Garver.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mitch Garver becomes the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Gonzalez.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night. Rich Hill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Hannes Wagner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
That's wide, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 2-1 on its way.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Carew is there, and that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two and two. Fouled off. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Lou Gehrig. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is forced to settle for 1. John Franco is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Torrey Hunter. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 strike now to Hunter.
That's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nope. 2 balls and no strikes. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Next will be the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
One out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tommy Kingley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Kingley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
2-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Popped up. Wagner shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. The 1-1.
Watch out for that.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Twins strand a pair. Jason Dominguez will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 60.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carew to Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. And a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Carew has it. They're up. Marwin Gonzalez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. So 1-1.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play. 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
0-1 count. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right on his junior, but this is a base hit. And there's out number 2. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walter Johnson earns his 8th victory of the season. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309.